Hi, I'm Chris from Clevertouch. I'm here today in our City Innovation Centre to show you one of our new products, which is the Clevertouch Pro. This screen is a 4K screen and available in 65 inch, 75 inch and also 84 inch. This system is very easy to use with walk up and use. We're using our own Lux interface, making it extremely easy to use and intuitive, so people don't need a large amount of training. So at the moment I'm going to use this screen using purely the built-in platform with our Lux interface. So if I want to do something straightforward such as whiteboarding, I can simply press one button and the whiteboard will come on the screen. You'll notice that we have a small array of easy to use buttons to avoid, again, people having to have a manual in the room. You can just walk up and use it. So we can simply select a pen, we can touch the icon for our pen, we can pick whichever colour we would like to work in, so I'm going to pick black on this occasion. We can adjust the thickness very easily, it's all very intuitive, and then we can sort of welcome people to the meeting. So there I've got a marker pen effect. Again, I can simply slim that down, pick a different colour. So if I'm now going to put the main points of the meeting in, I can use the ink in that way. The screens, again, are designed to work in the way that your mobile phone would, or a tablet. So if you were working on your phone or tablet, things like gestures like this allow me to use the back of my hand and take the ink away. Again, buttons on here to make life easy. Normal clip art button that you would see on any system allows me to select pictures that are either off the memory stick or built into the system and bring them onto the screen. Touch gestures are still available. The system is very quick and easy, so if I use the pen again and I write at speed, so that was my pointer, I'm going to swap it back to the pen in this case, so I'm going to do it again. So you can see how quickly we can work on that. There's no lag, it's very, very much like using your normal whiteboard. Once we've completed a task, we can just hit the menu button at the bottom, and again, very easy to use system. So we can decide, do we want to save this back to a stick? Do we want to export it as a picture? Do we want to use PDF, which is very commonly used in the corporate market? Or we can even email it straight off the board. Due to the speed of the system, there's no lag on this. We can run things like 4K video straight off the screen. And at any point, if I want to get back to my opening screen, I can simply press the home button, and I can do that from either side of the screen for comfort, and I'll always get back to my Lux interface, which is very simple to use. So much like your iPhone, when you press the button and it goes back to the opening screen, we can get to the screen every time, so users are comfortable. The buttons are very obvious, things like File. If I press that, it brings up the files that are in the built-in storage. But also, if I take an item such as a memory stick and simply plug it into the screen, so say you get a guest come into your environment, a guest can come into the environment, select their USB stick, and to show you the power of the built-in system and the speed of this, if I run a 4K video, which if you try on a lot of devices, including my laptop, it won't run it as smoothly and as quickly as this can straight off a memory stick. So you can see the power of the built-in device on the screen. And as we say, the panel itself is now showing you full 4K resolution, and the panel is covered by a 5-year on-site warranty. So in your environment, you don't have to worry about being without the device. We'll be able to swap the device on-site, and it could even leave you with another device if we do need to work on this particular device. So you'll always have the unit available to you due to the 5-year on-site warranty. Again, at this point, I now want to come out of the video. I can press my home button and back to the opening screen. Again, my user interface is one click away. We also have on here things like Active, which show me all the things I've been working on this afternoon on the screen. So on my iPhone or on my tablet, I would simply go like this to close things down that I'm not using. And again, you can see here now that I can do this on any section. If I want to go back into an application, simply give it a touch and we're back to the whiteboarding mode. But at any point, we just press the button, go home, and we're back to our opening screen. Something that's a major point for a lot of the corporate customers we work with is things like eShare, and also in our apps we have an app called Montage, and this allows wireless presentation. So you can take the devices in the room, you can use Windows, Android, Apple, any of the commonly used formats of people that are sat in the room, and that will give the ability to share their screens up to the main screen. That is built into the screen, so no buying separate boxes or devices and extra wires in the room. That's all built into the screen and ready to go when you take it out of the box. To install this at the moment, with what I'm doing today, we're simply putting this unit on either onto a bracket or a stand like the one we've got here today, and putting power into it, and the unit is ready to go. Within the settings, I can do things like switch on the Wi-Fi, because it's got built-in Wi-Fi, so I can now join to our guest Wi-Fi. And by doing that, I've now got the ability to go back to my opening screen, and now I can use things such as the browser. So again, you've got guests coming into your environment or members of the team that want to come in here, and I can now browse, such as our website here, with the Lux interface explained. If anybody wants more information on this, if you look at our website, which is clevertouch.co.uk, all the information is on this site as well. And the City Learning Centre is available for you to come in, as well as our new Leeds office is available for you to come in and take a look at the hardware and software as well. I mentioned things like software. This is all built in, but in addition to this, you could bring your laptop into the room or use an in-room PC, plug into this and use it on a separate input. These screens come with multiple HDMIs, USBs, VGAs, so all devices can get plugged into the screen. And when you do that, you can also use our Link software, our Link's Meeting Pro software, and put that onto devices such as your laptop. Share it around the office so everybody's got it, so that when you go into the whiteboarding mode, you can do things like full character recognition, so you can write your handwriting onto the screen and it will type it all up for you. So you also get that software available when you plug into this with your PC. So for the people that are heavy users of things like office applications, if you plug your laptop in, it will give you full inking facilities over the top of all the Microsoft suite, and also into things such as OneNote. So you get the full flexibility of walk up and use the built-in devices I've been showing you on the screen, or plug in your PC and this will turn into a full Windows 10 environment with all your applications available. One area that's extremely useful on our screen also is the ability to use the apps. So on here we have a range of apps available, and you can add apps to this, which means people can walk into the room. If they want to look at a PDF, for example, they can double tap the app, they can find their document and open it up in a PDF. We also have apps to allow people to access their files from anywhere. So again, I'm going back to the same home screen again, very easy to use, into apps. And if I use this one, for example, in here, I can now access this. I can scroll through all these different drives on here, and in this case I am going to go to look at a cloud-based option, and I'm going to ask for a new option. And on here now you can see things like Dropbox and Google Drive, so people that have things like Chromebooks can walk in the room, hit the Google Drive, log in as them and bring all their documents to the screen. So if you don't want to use things like memory sticks to bring data on there, you can use any of your drives. We've also got OneDrive again for the Microsoft users, so that you can bring your files in there. So the whole system gives you complete flexibility, ease of use, but the main thing is the fact that you can walk up and use this, because it's very similar to your tablet or to your phone. So there's very little need for large amounts of training, and as a result the adoptions of the systems that we've got out in the market now is very strong, and as a result people are buying more units. So it's a very flexible, very easy to use system, and as I've said, if you want more information on the screens, you can come and see them at a few locations we have. We also have mobile systems that we can bring to your business. But for the key information today, if you go to www.clevertouch.co.uk, you'll find a large part of the information is on that website.